Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Tumbleweed, our community here in Dry Gulch as we continue working on our community. So you'll notice there are some changes here we've got since the last recording. Um, we've got our water pumps down here, as opposed to just in here. And we no longer have a beaver statue, it's being built. And that is because there was a fix episode. I wasn't going to upload it, but I'm going. But it was short enough. The fix was short enough that I think I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And basically, what I did was I fixed this. And if you've watched the fixed episode, then you'll know why I did all this. But basically, it comes down to I made a mistake and I put my sluices here as opposed to back here, and you can't plant right in front of the sluices, so they need to be back here. So that's the way that looks now. So let's continue working on our community. Basically, I had to tear all this down. I thought it was going to take quite a while to do that, so that's why I kind of did a fix episode as opposed to. I'm going to go ahead and pause you. As opposed to a full-blown episode. But since it didn't turn out to be that long, I'm going to upload it anyway. Okay. Let's build that overhang. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of this guy. And this guy. All these that no longer have any inventory. So let's make these priority pickups. We're going to need to get rid of this guy. Get rid of our Lido. And let's make these priority pickups. And this should be, yeah, that's closed. Okay, good. Now, I don't know what else they may be working on. Well, we've cut down all of this up here, so let's pause all of these guys. We'll let this guy finish getting that set of logs. And we'll start these guys back up. We're going to pause you and you. Simply because we don't want to fill up. We don't want our production to fill up. Our inventory with the planks. We want to pick up all this stuff. Because once we get all this in place, oh, we're in a bad tide. So we can go ahead and build this. Yeah, we have all this stuff. We have all the stuff we need. We'll make these high priority. All we need is 10 treated planks. Then we can finish this project. We're not full of logs. I want to build a zip line up here. Yeah, this is too far to reach over there. Okay, let's ease up on you logs. Oh, we were supposed to only be, now we've got all this stuff going on. All right. Here's my logs. Okay, we have 10. We have 10 treated logs. All right. All right, we have enough to make this. Just getting prepared for future projects by unlocking more of the landscaping technology. All right. Now, currently, we're going to say, yeah, don't put anything in there. And then we are going to... What? Oh. I wonder if I leave this here and it gets flooded, if it will like not work. I wonder if the... So we're going to do this to auto. Yeah. And we are now going to make this auto and this auto. Because now we can handle 2 flowing in here because we're going to have 2 flowing out. And we're too wide all the way up through to here, I suppose. All right, now we can put this guy to work and we can say that pause. Oh, pause. Empty all these. Instead of me just saying empty. Hey, it still works. Sweet. So we can have an underwater zipline station. That's cool. All right. What was I going to do? Oh. I was going to come over here and widen this. Otherwise, I think we're going to get off. We're going to get flooded. We'll make this 75. Though I still think we're going to get flooded. It's not going to be able to handle, because we're going to have 2 flowing in here and then the other flowing out. All right. Well, this is cool. I thought I was going to have to, well, I do want to shut this down eventually. But well, you want to get rid of all this stuff here. And so now I'm trying to decide, do I put my back wall here or do I put it along where my road should be? I think I already answered that question when I put this in place. No, I don't know that that's correct at all. Because I think we're going to run a wall here. Maybe not. Hmm. So do I put my wall here or along the road? No, I think I put my wall here. That barely gets us. Where we're not interfering with the gate or zipline station there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gonna go back there and get stuck. I have my builders working. That's why my unemployment count is so low. I keep wondering why that's the case. We can pause you though. All right, now there's no reason for them to get back in here. Okay. Now if I remove, okay, I don't know, where's this guy going? Okay, he's going there. If I remove, that's, no. So if I remove this guy here, and these are still kind of green. And so then I can remove this guy. And now these are not as red as they were. And do I have a zip line I can get rid of? Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and say, can I add this directly? I can, that's right. So I can do that and say, yeah, now they're even greener down here. Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, now all that's done. Sorry, I'm thinking that probably was too loud in everybody's ears. Yeah, we don't need these anymore, I don't think. We'll do a stair this way so they can get over here. Oop. Okay, so that should give them access to. Well, here, let me do this one instead. To all the debris. And then we're going to pause all of our lumberjacks. Drought approaching. Okay. I don't think I was very bright in doing this. Because I need to bring my wall back across this way. And I don't know how I do that. Yeah, I can't really do that while these stairs are. All right, well. I'll figure that out later. Because our main road is here. And so we're going to build our kind of back wall here. Well, shuckins. Sorry, beavers. Make that a priority pickup before we close it off there. Okay, I was going to say, so we still haven't filled it up where we're getting overflow, but yes, we are. Okay. Here, let's go ahead, and we also need one back here. Oh, we also need one here. Let's do like all of this right there. Now, I don't think we'll ever need this and the one we're going to put here, but we're doing it just in case. Future thinking as opposed to this mess up here. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, and then I'm going to build a zipline pylon here. 7-day drought. We have the water now, so I'm not worried about the water now. Yeah, even without running any lumberjacks, we we were low in unemployed population. That's crazy. Arch craziness. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna do these here. All right, good. No more beavers in there. We're going to connect this one to this guy. And then we're going to connect, yeah, there we go. Because we're going to build a zip line up here. And if I build, see, too bad I can't can't click and see how far this is. Right? There's nowhere. I don't see anywhere in the screen where I can see how far this is. Is it exactly 30? All right, quit. 28. So if I put a zip line here, all right, that'll work. Huh. I don't want to put it there though. I want to put it here. That'll work. All right. Now, okay, well, they get up there through here. Now we put this up here because when we flood this all the way up here, we're going to turn this into our forest area, our logging area. Okay, so now we don't need you to be there. And we can cut you and actually have you just connect, well, so we can actually move this guy down. To here. We should make some of this a little more green. Let's make some more planks and, oh, wait, we're in a drought. How come I haven't been getting a no power? Right, we're in a drought. Oh, we have? I just didn't pay attention to it. Okay. Okay, but by putting this here, then we can come along here, and now we can build this wall this direction, as opposed to building scaffolding, you know, to get up and continue to build this area here. We put, oh, because this is all very low priority. Okay. Yeah, I should get rid of that. Change this to logs, and this to logs. What are we doing back here? Oh, just... I'm like, why are they running around back here? That's because they're picking up this supply. Okay. Okay, well, 14. We laugh because it's silly. Pause you. Okay, let's make all these priority pickups. Okay, so that is as high as we're going to go. Okay, yeah. So the idea here is we're only going to pass water into here. That is, feeding the water pump and these areas, but it's not going to be flowing water necessarily, like over a floodgate or through a dam. And excess water will flow back out through this way. And then we don't have to worry about building these levees like this everywhere, because we won't have flowing water. So, all right, well, that is all the time we have left for today's episode. We'll show what we've done here. And hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us when we continue. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, have a terrific day.